We've seen a lot of hype on certain players coming up in the Indians organization over the years. Greg Swindell, one that reminds me of what I'm about to say. But I don't care if it was the Detroit Tigers or who they were playing, the Indians I'm talking about. This Triston McKenzie, his debut the other day was as good as you're ever going to see.
It was sparkling, Les. And by the way, those same Tigers slammed around Carrasco and Pletka.
Right.
So
right. Oh, that's a phony excuse to say, well, it was only the Tigers. Major leaguers are major leaguers.
No, and it wasn't like the Tigers were like coming in where they were in a terrible slump or something.
Right. They were playing well.
They had been losing a bunch of games there. But this kid, and I intentionally went and made sure I watched the whole game. When he missed, he didn't miss by much. He would be just a couple inches outside or whatever. The 10 strikeouts and 1 walk and 2 hits. What was it? I think only Tiant had more strikeouts in his first game.
Tiant, McDowell, and Herb
from that one too, because I would have guessed. I saw Herb score at 9. I would have guessed Feller. That kind of thing. That's another reason when we talk about making a trade. You do have him, and he has major league stuff.
Yeah.
The only issue with him will be durability. But my goodness.
Yeah, you look at him, his size and body, his body doesn't look like he's built to last.
No, I mean, you name another pitcher that looks like that. I can't think of one.
No, I can't either.
But in terms, he has in the minors.
Wait a minute. Bartolo Colon?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Want to try again?
CC Sabathia?
CC Sabathia, yeah. Well, I would take CC Sabathia's career or Bartolo's career. How about those two guys?
No
Remember,
question.
They were fat and everything. They pitched forever.
That's one thing. The other thing, when I first saw Sabathia field a ground ball between first and third, or pitcher's mound and third, I said, where'd that come from?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. He was all-state as a tight end in high school football in California.
Right.
And he was like all-conference in basketball as a power forward, Sabathia. Because I remember doing this long story about him when he first came up. So, he was, even though he's heavy, he's one of those guys who was just a terrific athlete with his feet and lateral movement.
All right, so McKenzie.
In terms of McKenzie, though, he's in the rotation.
Well, he sat out 2 years basically with the injury. So...
Right.
But he wasn't afraid of Cabrera or anybody. You talk about it's only the Tigers. They still have a Hall of Famer in Cabrera. 216-575-0403. All right, so he earns a second. You okay? Terry, you okay?
No, I need a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be right there.
How am I going to fill this? Oh, okay, I can do that. McKenzie earns his second start probably Friday against the Cardinals, and the Indians will have some kind of decision to make as far as McKenzie is concerned, and as far as certainly... Clevinger and Plesac.
And I'm back among the living. Well, Alomar said today that they'll announce tomorrow. I think it's going to be either Plesac or Clevinger. By the way, if Clevinger stays in the minors for 20 days, it messes up his free agency timetable. And I don't think they want to do that because that creates a lot of bad will.
Yeah.
Now, suddenly, the team looks... In fact, when Francona talked about when they were sent to the minors, he said, we don't want to be vindictive about this. They want to send a message.
Right.